Kia ora. Thought I'd just show you what arrived yesterday. Haven't got any new cards for a change. But I do have a few new books, which is the little moon spell book, which goes with the pendulum magic book that came in about a couple of months ago. The Four Agreements is back in stock. I've got the new edition of Raise Your Vibration in stock. The Universe Has Your Back. The Big Book of Angel Tarot is new in stock, but it's an old girl. And I have a new one. It's a Christian guide to the tarot, which I did have a little flick through, and I don't know how I feel about this. I think it's more for the Catholic faith. I don't know. It would be quite interesting to talk to someone who is Christian and who gets into tarot, what they think of this book. So let me know if you have read it and you're into that stuff, if it is good, because I can understand. I have a Bible and went to church when I was younger, so I have a little bit of knowledge, and it feels good, but I'd like to know more. The tales behind tarot. This is cool. This is a book that wanders through all the cards in a story. So it has the major arcana, when the hero's journey, and she talks about all the cards and who he meets, and it's quite cool. It's very cool. It's a very good way to learn tarot because it's not it's a nice flow, and for some people it would be easier to understand. The Artist's Way is finally back in stock. That one hasn't been available for ages. The Medical Medium is back in stock. I started reading this the other day after my husband had a stroke. And it's awesome. What an awesome book. That guy is really cool. And the Cleanse to Heal's back in stock. I thought about getting the Brain one as well, but maybe in my next order. If you think I should get it, let me know in the comments. And the Crystal Workbook, this one actually did come in my last order, but the box was all wet, so I got to have a good read of it, and what a cool book. Such a cool book. So yeah, I really like the In Focus workbooks that they produce. They're really cool. Right, the cards. We have Colette Barron reads the Spirit Animal Oracle. I'm just going to turn out that light. Hang on. Alrighty. So this is a gorgeous little deck. The box is so beautiful. I like when you get boxes that they've, put a little bit of effort into it. Right, so this gorgeous book, you get a nice big, fat, juicy book, and the most gorgeous, I don't know how you'd describe the animals that all been dressed up animals. It's quite funny. Just looking at the cards today, I was thinking, it feels very old school. I have been having this feeling that we'll be going back to cards that have been out for a wee while. I don't know why, but I feel like there's a resurge energy of some older stuff coming through, which is quite nice. Right, moving along. The Healing Waters is finally back in stock. I don't know if I showed this deck before. I think I have, but it went out of stock so quick. I love this deck. I'm such a water baby. So I had fun playing with this one a couple of weeks ago. Oh, beautiful. And the guidebook was awesome. I sat and I actually spent some time reading the guidebook. And it was really lovely because she talks about the Wanganui River, which is like, I don't know, a couple of 100 meters from my house. So it was quite special that she talked about, look, she talks about the Maoris in a couple of places in her thingy, and I thought that was really cool. So she's in Glastonbury, so she talks about the healing waters there as well. And I didn't know that Rebecca Campbell used to be a lifesaver, and I think it was, I want to say Sydney, what's that beach called? Oh, I've been there. Anyway, that I have a feeling that she was a lifesaver there. I can't remember. But that was quite interesting to read. It's nice when people who actually do have, have actual heart for their cards. Right, and the Work Your Light oracles are back in stock as well. These are gorgeous as well. If you have all her cards, you should just put them all together. Just mix them all together and then use them that way. Oh, what's today? 23rd. Well, 22nd is Mary Magdalene's day. So in part of the world, they'll be celebrating Mary Magdalene today. I'm waiting for Megan Watterson's new Mary Magdalene deck to come out. It hasn't arrived yet. I think it's released on the 22nd. So oh yeah, you get a little book that goes with it as well. I love that deck. Right, the Witch's Wisdom's back in stock. Oh, this is gorgeous. It's all in the elements, and Phyllis has changed the major arcana to go backwards because she felt like that's how she wanted to have her tarot deck. So beautiful. The colours are just gorgeous. Oh, I love her. So my friend bought these, and so I pulled them out and keep playing with them as well. I was like, oh, it just reminds me how much I love them. And did a beautiful reading with them the other day. Oh, look, I watched an artist show you how to paint the Southern Lights, so I might have to give that a go, I think. Oh, look at that. Next month, I'm going to go and make my own drum, which I'm really looking forward to. Right, as you can see, just stunning images, and you get this nice book as well with magic. The magic's cool in the cards. It's one of my favourite parts of it. And another one that's back in is the Phantom Wise Tarot. I haven't actually, I need to go and find where I put that circus book. It was in my car. I must have moved it. So this lady wrote a story and drew cards as well about a tarot reader in the circus. So I need to go and finish that book actually. I'll do that when I finish here. Another thing that I've just randomly done, I signed up for a tarot to make my own tarot deck with Charlie Claire Burgess. So that starts at the beginning of next month. I've done a couple with Chris Ann and Cheryl, the lady who does the herb oracles. I've done, and I've got lots of books on making your own cards, and I started a book when I was in 2006 of what my cards would be like. So I've got a lot of I've got a lot packed into my. I love these cards. Oh, I'm so excited to go and hang out with this chick and start creating my own tarot deck, because it's about freaking time. Like, I need to just do it. So I'm paying her to help get me focused, because I need it. And I love these cards. They're just gorgeous. She's so smart. So that's the chickie there. I think that you can still do it. I'll link the course. It's online, so I think it's Sunday morning at 10 a.m. is for an hour, I think, on Zoom. So I'll link the course underneath so that you can go and check it out if you're interested in making your own deck, or even just hanging out with us on Zoom. So the Lightseer's back in. Gorgeous, gorgeous Chris Ann deck. She's amazing. Oh, that's another one. Stephen Blight was another one that I did a deck creating course with. These have to be the easiest cards to read with. Whoops. I did go through them too and make sure that everything was up the right way with that one, because it's one that I use a lot for clients. And you get a nice little book as well. Right, the archetype cards are back in stock. These are cool because it has the light and the shadow attributes for each of the archetypes. It's so funny. I watched Byron Babes last night, and it just cracked me up. Oh dear. Have you watched it? It's so funny. I might put a link to the what is it, Netflix link to it. So if you haven't seen, you can go and check it out, of all these creatives and spiritual people that hang out in Byron Bay. Right, Notes from the Universe on Abundance are back in. I haven't had these ones in for ages, and I just felt really drawn to getting them back in. I really like Mike Dooley's joy and affirmations, and he's just a fun, beautiful, joyful spirit sort of person, and I feel like we're moving into a way more abundant energy, so I thought it was a cool thing to get back in. Another one that I had to get in is the Archangel Power Tarot, because this is my one. This one and the Guardian Angel Tarot are my favorites of Radley's cards. But I don't think he has the gentle ones out anymore, which is a shame. These ones, I've still got them in order. It's quite good if you so this reminds me of Radley, and that reminds me of Doreen. But I was going to say that a nice way to cleanse your deck is just to put them all back in order. And that's what I must have been doing in this one. Put them back in order. So they're all in order. And you have the Ariel, Gabriel, Raphael. Who's the other one? No. What one? Gabriel. Oh, Michael. Archangel Michael. So it's a good, powerful deck out of all of the cards. So it's really great. It has a little paragraph down there, and it makes reading cards easy for people who are beginning. You don't have to remember everything, and you get a good chunky book as well, which has got enough stuff. You don't need too much stuff to start your intuition off. The goddesses, gods, and guardians are back in stock as well. These are gorgeous. The colours of the cards are just, I probably don't. She's the coolest. Oh, there's Mary. See, that's what I envision Mary Magdalene to look like. And Jesus. I'm reading a book with the Mary Magdalene, how she went and learnt from Isis. It's quite cool. Oh, look, we've got Imbolc coming up on the 2nd of August. So this week I've been hanging out with Bridget just to get everything planned for our group ritual. Aphrodite, isn't she gorgeous? She's voluptuous. Oh, Kuan Yin. Anyway, gorgeous deck. Lots of beautiful people in there. It's funny, it reminds me of and a nice good size book as well. Reminds me when I was selling angel cards. What ones were they? I can't remember. And a lady just freaked out because it had, who did it have? I think it had Thor or one of the harder gods in it, and I think she threw a deck out. But that's the energy, you know. Some people need softness and other people are okay with a little bit more confronting energies. So the Energy Oracle cards are back in stock. These are this is a deck that I spent a lot of time with back in its day. Like, I always have a copy of it in my bookshelf, you know, because it's such a good deck. I'm pretty sure she based it on the tarot. Hangman, 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, the Tower, the Sun, you know, and it's got the 9 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, maybe, Balance. So I feel like it's quite based on the tarot, but it's a really great deck because there's lots and lots in there to learn, and you get a nice big fat book as well. I really do like Sandra Ann Taylor's stuff. It's a pity that her art flavour isn't as modern as like Kyle Gray's. It's funny, I was looking, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things of Kyle Gray's today, so he's definitely the flavour of the month this month. Angels and Ancestors is my favourite deck of his because, I mean, like, look, it's got, so I think because, yeah, I've got lots of other decks that have, there's Mary Magdalene. Oh, and Jesus. This one feels way more, the Oracle of Delphi. There's a deck coming out with her. This deck feels like solid, lots to learn in it. Anyway, I didn't want to make this too long, but what are we up to? Yeah, it's going to be long. So it's a good little book. Another one that's back in is the Sword of Light Oracle by Radleigh Valentine, another Radleigh one. So Archangel Michael is really good for, he's powerful. Cutting cords, for just being bold. He's got a good strong sword, powerful Archangel. So I quite like this deck. It's new. I know that there's a lot of people that want some you know, a little bit more shadowy stuff. But I think you need to have a balance of, you know, a little bit more lighter and darker. I think you should have variety of everything in your life. Right, the Gateway of Light activation is back in. This is a beautiful portal deck, the Holy Grail. Oh, I must finish off the Grail, that book by oh, isn't that gorgeous? I have a little bit of a what do you call it? A love for crystal skulls. I also do have a really cool deck. Oh, aren't they gorgeous? It's quite out of it how he's gone quite alien-y. Of Hidden Realms by Lucy Cavendish. That's a beautiful, stunning deck if you want to go into portals. I see that what's her name? There's another one that's come out, and I did get a copy to check out to see if I brought it into the shop, and the images just don't feel congruent with the teaching, so I haven't ordered it. But and the Denise Lynn Divine, no, I can't remember what it's called. That's also another nice sort of spacey deck. Right, and you get a book, Hay House book. Cool. And then I haven't had this one for ages, the Angel Prayers. I think because Kyle Gray was having his day, I just was like, right, let's get this one in to connect with music. Oh, I'm listening to this beautiful lady. Mountain meditation, light language activation, channeling to receive ancient wisdom. Oh, I keep playing that song over and over and over again, and I can't stop. It's so gorgeous. I'll try and remember to link that one as well. So I've got the course, that, and something else. I'll try and remember. Right, if I don't remember, just remind me in the comments. These are beautiful. Like, count your blessings, live your joy, shine your light, study and learn, speak your truth, take a step back, change and transition, move your body. I mean, like, don't hate, meditate, spirit animal. Now, they're all awesome messages that we should be sharing with each other every day, or pulling each day. It's the best thing to start your day with beautiful messages. The angel guide's also back in. So is this his last one that he put out? I think so. No, actually, his affirmation card was the last one, but this is the second to last one. Cut the cords. I think we're all doing a lot of that. Divine timing. I don't know about you, but I've been doing a shitload of meditation this month, maybe 2 months. Just feels the best. I don't think I've really used this deck much. I might have to give it a go. I've got so many decks. It's funny how you're attracted to some and then not others, and then you come back to them and you're like, oh my god, I love them. Why did I not like them before? But it's a nice little book. And the last one is The Keepers of the Light. Oh my goodness, I think I had like 3 of these in my cupboard, and they all just went boom, boom, boom. Because they're so gorgeous. Look at that. It feels like beautiful, divine. Oh my goodness, I wonder if it was this deck that I was talking about. I think it might have been. Here's our darling Mary Magdalene and Archangel Michael. Kali Ma, it might have been this deck. She freaked out. In the end, I just said, look, honey, just take the cards that you don't like out and put them away, or, you know, and then when you're ready for them, bring them out. I think it was this one. Let me have a look. What was the cards? Could have been. No. Oh, I know who it was. It was the... Oh, there she is again. Beautiful lady. It was this deck. It was definitely this deck. This one, Odin. Ha! Freaked her out because he had a really funny eye. Funny. Right, so this deck's old as, and beautiful deck. Right, so that's me. Oh, there's some more Chakra Love cards. The little cards are awesome. I better go and clean up. I'm going to take my little Kiddlywinks out for lunch today, so happy times. Hope you had an awesome weekend and a joyful week. Should we just pull one card for our week? One of these ones. Oh, it's the end of a cycle. It totally is the end of a cycle. Tell the truth. Yes. Kali Ma, spiritual transformation. Now, these are just amazing. We definitely are moving into different times. So the most joyful, gracious, loving heart that you can have in these trying times is the key. Right, my darlings, I love you lots. See you